morning she's been up an hour, and I called her. Is the only time. And I'm pretty sure there was like twice she called in under an hour. But from the time she got up to the time she got gone to bed, she has called us. Short of missing calls, because if anyone's been in a VA, the service kind of sucks.
Sure enough.
In Portland VA alone, they have to use pagers because the service is so bad in there. And I'm talking the doctors and everything. So, and we are stopping.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
They must be doing work on the road.
Fudge.
Ugh.
Fudge and peanut butter.
This isn't like the one time Anthony and I came and he ended up taking, what was it, a 2-hour nap. We were sat with the car off for that long. And so I decided to play on my phone, and I literally almost killed my phone. So I had to get out to go to the trunk to get the cord. And it had started snowing again, and so we were sitting on a good amount of ice. So I skated to the back. He didn't wake up a bit. And of course, we sat there for what, 3 hours in total?
Maybe.
I had to pee, and then we came around the corner and stopped. And of course, there's nowhere to pee in the middle of nowhere. And so everybody else wanted to take the same exit. I was like, nah, I'm going to the next one. And then we had a little bit of an issue finding a bathroom.
It's so hot.
But we were literally just talking about road work in the Dells, and now we are just outside of Troutdale. Right lane closed ahead. But I have to say, it's really nice. I think this is. Did it rain yesterday?
No. Yesterday was sunny.
Okay, so 2 days it didn't rain. Sunday it rained, Monday it rained, Tuesday it rained. As you guys saw. I don't think I'm going to do the montage of, driving, because y'all saw it when we were coming. That train's really loud. I got Dutch Bros. I got a large peach smoothie. I think I'm smoothied out. And I haven't even drank an inch. Smoothie. I love their caramelizer, but it tears up my stomach. Oh, they're cleaning the side of the highway. Okay, so it wasn't a big, they're redoing the road.
Oh no, it's typical maintenance. People probably going, oh, well, I wonder what happened. Oh, what? Oh.
Little choppy.
And people probably got bent out of shape. Nothing bad happened.
I keep seeing Sam's Club trucks, and there is no, Sam's Club over here.
They're probably in Portland.
Because Sam's Club and Walmart are the same thing, but aren't, because you can't exchange things in both. Like Walmart. said. That one was, what did I say, Idaho? No, Ohio.
Yeah, I believe you said Ohio. Well, and the biggest issue is since they work off of donations, they need whatever help they can get.
Yeah. Well, I have to gather a list of where these are. Like, was it Texas just opened one, or I think? I'm not sure now.
Right.
So yeah, you'll get a vlog of yesterday because I was just too tired last night. And then it'll be mixed with today's. Oh, the old highway's closed. That one's beautiful. I recommend it if you're going to drive home.
Oh, 30, yes. Very much so. What?
You do still realize we are on 30.
30 does combine in some spots, yes.
So historic Oregon US 30. That one is, and it has an observatory on the side of a mountain, and it's beautiful. I have some pictures that I've taken.
250.
Tuck it in. Okay. I've taken some pictures of this highway from up there.
250.
Yeah, because you're not blocking my view to change lanes. Yeah, I made sure of it. Yeah, I really, thank you. I don't know why that was on. But yeah, I mean, we have the list for ours, but I'm sure our list would work for any of them. And they were just so appreciative because yesterday while we were at IKEA, we picked up plates, bowls, silverware, and cups, all for little kids, because there have been little kids, you know, littler than ours in there. And you never know when a situation arises to where you didn't know you were going to stay there, you didn't know something was going to happen, and all of a sudden you're there, and short of having to buy extra stuff because now you're in a place that has nothing, because they have some kids snacks, they don't have like baby food. That isn't something they typically,
Baby food.
they don't have necessarily that donated constantly, and I only saw one jar. That does not feed a kid. And like I said, you know, this time we were prepared. We knew we were coming. We knew what needed to be taken with us. So, you know, oh God, I hate stopping on the highway.
Wow, people really want to go to Loma Falls, don't they?
Yeah, it's a beautiful fall and it's a tourist attraction. I'm still not sure why the Ultima stopped, because they weren't getting off. Usually they'll take them down from the other one. They'll do a bus system, because this one overflows. They're cutting trees.
Probably make sure they don't fall.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that is definitely appreciated and needed. What else we grabbed scrubbers, because some of the cups are smaller. I don't have huge thin towards the bottom. And yeah, that one was kind of a pain. Luckily, I drank the orange juice and the chunk was more towards the top. I couldn't picture seeing, trying to get down there. So we got a couple long handled scrubbers. When we were there, the spatula scraper ones, the wood handle must have been sitting in water because it was splitting pretty bad. So we grabbed a couple of those, and then I grabbed a couple pastry brushes, and in case someone ever needs them, it's nice to have stuff like that.
Yeah. And some of the old timers, of course, want their dish rags, not some of the other stuff. So we got some cellulose dish rags. So they'll be antimicrobial, and once they get to a certain point, well, they can either wash them or just get rid of them.
Yeah, and those are the ones that they don't quite feel like dishcloth.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell it's a hybrid. I don't know how they feel when they get wet. I just handed everything to the ladies who run it.
It says that you're stuck.
And they thanked me again today, which was nice. But it wasn't. And we made dinner, and there was quite a few people, she said, that ate it. There was a lady and is that her daughter? I think.
To be totally honest, I'm not sure about everybody's dynamic. We didn't get really a chance to talk to everybody.
So she was looking forward to eating the soup tonight. And then there was a couple who's from Tri-Cities, and they were out there too. And Tri-Cities is the town that's like an hour and a half, if you're taking your sweet time, away from us. They're not far. And she was saying that they're there, what did I say, 6 or 8 weeks? 6 weeks. And they're gonna go home on the weekend, kind of regroup and then come back. Because though it is a beautiful place and it is nice, there's a lot of personalities. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm checking in.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, short of telling her that she didn't have to.
He was in the video.
Yeah, we know she doesn't watch. Because I would have gotten that really mom phone call. Anyways, it's still nice to be in your own home and whatnot. And even though there were some really nice people there as usual, talked to us, engaged. I only saw one fight, and that was between me and that old guy.
Well,
Oh no, the lady too. And then her husband, but he just decided, nah, I got to win.
yeah.
They came in and they did catering, they served everybody. And if it hadn't been for, I bought a steak that was on sale because it was getting towards the end of its life. We would have eaten also. But they served everyone, and so I was cooking dinner, and I cooked Anthony fish too. I had nothing to do. I was starting to go a little stir crazy, worried about Joni, and so reason we can't help. These people went out of their time and effort, and they're funding feeding people. I can help clean up. It just, I don't know what it is. We always seem to rub someone wrong. Last year it was the kids slamming of the doors. And that one I can understand, but according to her nasty letter she slid under our door, her baby was sleeping all the time. They literally held up in their room. And I tried to keep the kids as quiet as possible because we were just right across a small hall. But there's only so much you can do with 3 children stuck in one room. And yes, the doors are really heavy. But it wasn't a loud slamming. There's literally no lines there. It just didn't like me.
No, I don't think it was particularly us. I think she was. Everybody shows up at that house with a certain amount of stress already in their life.
Yeah.
So when other people aren't handling it in the same way,
Tunnel.
misery loves company, you know?
The only issue I had, I could look past the letter, and this nasty looks shot at my kids. That's where I have an issue.
Yeah.
My kid, like your kid, who we didn't once gripe because she was screaming. There's just, you gotta kinda, there's a give and a take when you stay in one home like this. And yes, when you're stuck there for, and I'm not sure how long they had been there, but one of the residents said they had been there a little while. Not like her, she was the one that had already been there for 11 months. They had been there, I think she said, a few weeks. And I don't know how we rubbed the one resident the wrong way this time. She would go out of her way to say good morning to everybody else. And she did talk to me yesterday because she had some really pretty yarn. And they were crocheting some pot holders for the Fisher House, and I've got that abundance. I'm gonna get Fisher House's address and send some to each one, because I got yarn that's sitting there that isn't necessarily, oh my god, this is a pretty pattern, that I wouldn't necessarily use in something I would make. I've got one that's like psychedelic colors I think would make a better pot holder than like a hat.
Right.
So, and it's a great idea, and those are stuff you need, because people do cook, and like we did, we brought our own cookie sheet and made cookies, and I think that's all we use the oven for. Oh no, we did bread too. I don't know what it is. I'm on a kick about garlic bread right now. And then I pulled all the Parmesan cheese off of it. That was definitely something I didn't want. I could have just stopped at the garlic bread, no cheese. But she had, it was like a navy blue, white, yellow, variegated yarn. It was pretty, and it was on the, you know, the one Mom has the big skeins.
Yeah, I've seen that she was using one of those.
Yeah, they're really nice. And so, I mean, and that helps, you know, buy your time. And I was just talking to Anthony's mom when I was starting to pack the week prior to, and I was like, do I want to? No, it's something else I probably won't do. even though I knew this time we weren't gonna be like hella running around. Whee! And we didn't really until yesterday. I was full of energy. Actually, I went to bed fairly early the first night we were there, so Sunday. Monday I was a little more awake. And Tuesday. But then yesterday, I'm sure the migraine did not help. That was pretty rough on me because I woke up to that because someone had alarms on.
Who had alarms on?
Xander. It went off this morning too. Yeah, you're gonna yell at me because I'm doing 70.
Yeah, Mommy, yesterday, my alarm.
It wouldn't even tell me how fast I was going.
I didn't give a fuck.
Needless to say, it's like 55 through here. No, 65. What?
So yesterday,
Yeah.
when my alarm was going off, I was having a dream. So in my dream, I was like, where's that coming from? Then I looked and I saw an alarm clock. It was like, it was making my alarm sound. And I'm like, alarm.
Anyway, I don't know what you caught because the camera, after so long, will turn off.
No.
It saves it and then goes. It's like 18 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if you caught it, got me right across the lens, right where I can see. And I have an issue with stuff being in my vision line, and it drives me nuts, and it was really hard. But the other ones I had ordered the first round were literal, and this is gonna show my age, and if you guys know who I'm talking about, comment below so I'm not the only one. Sally Jesse Raphael. I kid you not. They were reminiscent of that woman's glasses, but they touched my cheek and I couldn't handle it. And so I had to get new ones. Luckily I had gotten 2 pair at that time, and I had backup, but I can't do the touching of my face. And so they have never been worn. And so now I have backup. I have technically 2 pairs, and I always carry the one on me, which I think are the brand new ones. So they match pretty much like these. They match my old ones. And I have the Sally ones at home. But I always make sure I have an extra pair, and he gave me Anthony's measurement, so I can go off of there, and he recommended them too because we were talking about them, so I can order Anthony other pairs, and I know, and I hate it. They literally have a black and orange pair, and I think they have a black and lime green one, or yellow. So we'll have to get him a couple of pair. They won't be his transitions because those are expensive.
We'll have to take a look at them.
I think they're like $88 or $65 for the transition part. We'll see.
I might be able to get reimbursement through my program.
You can talk to Aaron and find out. Anyway, so we've talked your guys' ear off. This vlog is going to be long, so we're just going to cut it off.